Islanders, Amanda and I are back home from our cruise on board the Carnival Horizon. We were gone for 9 days, and it seems like the cruise industry is completely different. A lot has changed in 9 days, as right now it is the norm. If you're going on a short cruise, that 3, 4, 5 day cruise, really, you don't have to get a test hardly with anyone. Today, another cruise line operating out of the United States drops the pre-cruise test requirement. We're going to talk about what's next, what's on the horizon. We're also going to celebrate as Carnival released some awesome numbers. They have sailed 3 million guests since the cruise restart in the last year. They talked about what are their greatest U.S. home ports when it comes to numbers and ports of call. Where do these ships visit? Let's talk about cruising and cruise news right now on Island Time. A big happy Monday to all you Islanders. Amanda and I are back at the house. It feels good. It does. You know what I'm talking about. We love cruising, but it's always nice to come home, see our boys, sleep in our own bed, get back to our routines for just a little bit. We're cruising again very, very soon, but it's nice to get back to reality. I have to thank you for stopping by the show today. Let's all drop our anchors right now. Let's relax and enjoy some time in the islands together. I thoroughly hope you enjoyed the coverage that we brought you last week as we went live several times on the Horizon. We tried to show you the experience. The boat was packed. We had a blast. We're going to share everything with you tomorrow night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Island Time is going live. We will have our complete review on the boarding process, cruising out of Miami, the Carnival Horizon, the boat itself, entertainment on board, food, ports, all of it. Be sure you join us. The easiest way to be reminded of that is to go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell to receive notifications, and when we go live tomorrow night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time, you will be notified. I can't wait to see all of you there. Let's talk about cruising. There's a lot going on today in the industry. MSC Cruises, they're jumping in the ball game. They're joining the other major players when it comes to fully vaccinated passengers sailing on short cruises, 5 days or less. You don't have to receive a COVID test before you embark on the ship. That's right. MSC said this: our goal is to relax testing and vaccination protocols to open cruising to all guests when possible. MSC, I'm going to share with you, they're doing some things a little bit different than what Carnival and Royal Caribbean and others have announced. Some of them are the same, like this right here. If you're cruising on 5 days or less and you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to get the test. That's great. Other cruise lines are doing that as well, but listen to this. If you are an unvaccinated guest, MSC said we're going to relax the protocols on you too. This is different. For all unvaccinated guests that are 2 years and above, a lab-administered negative viral test, it could be a NAT test or an antigen test taken 3 days before embarkation day, is all that's needed. It does not have to be the PCR test. That is a change. For all cruises sailing from the United States, there will be no changes to the vaccine protocols and policy that is in place. If you're over the age of 12 years old, you must be fully vaccinated. MSC is not going to change that, neither are other cruise lines right now. Many of you Islanders are asking us and asking each other what's next. What protocols are going to change next? We saw Carnival and their announcement last week say more changes are coming. We'll let you know. Here's what's happening right now. These pre-cruise testing policies are going into place right now. Companies have to gather this data. How does this decision of not testing for these short cruises impact cruising, impact COVID cases on board, impact medical facilities and crew and so forth? They're going to gather that information. But what happens, of course, after that is the question. Could it be that testing is relaxed for longer cruises, 6 days and 7 days? That absolutely could be the case. That could be the next step. Could it be that vaccination rates are lowered? Right now, many cruise lines are sailing with 90% vaccinated passengers. Remember, that used to be 95% under CDC guidelines. CDC dropped it to 90, and of course, the CDC is not involved anymore. Cruise lines could drop that 90% number to 85%, or they could say 80% of our passengers are fully vaccinated, 20% are not. I think we're going to see these changes come very, very soon. Of course, we'll let you know when that happens. Carnival has great news today. They shared with us today that they have carried and sailed their 3 millionth guest since the cruise restart in July of last year. 3 million guests have cruised Carnival since July of 21. Many of you Islanders have been some of those guests, some of you over and over. Carnival celebrated as they'd sailed 2 million guests in May. If you remember, in May, they had a big hoopla. We sailed our 2 millionth guest. Well, here's June. July just ended. So in a span of just 75 days, they've now carried their 3 millionth guest, and they're averaging right now 95,000 travelers, 95,000 cruisers per week. That is an awesome sign. Carnival President Christine Duffy had this to say. Carnival set the pace for the industry as the first major cruise line to return to full guest operations in the United States, and we continue to lead as we have now welcomed 3 million guests who have enjoyed much needed vacations. The economic benefit to our home ports and destinations is also significant, and we are looking forward to restarting cruise operations in Australia this October. Carnival released all kinds of fun facts. I wanted to share a few of those with you now. Carnival's 5 busiest home ports. Have you traveled from these home ports? If you have, which one is your favorite one? Of course, Miami. Miami's number 1. They're going to be. We just came back from Miami yesterday. Port Canaveral, number 2. Galveston, Texas, number 3. Long Beach, California, number 4. And New Orleans, Louisiana, cruising down that Mississippi River is number 5. They are the 5 busiest home ports, and they account for 77% of all cruise passengers, totaling over 2.3 million of the 3 million total passengers have cruised from just those 5 home ports. Carnival ships have made more than 3,000 ports of call visit to 92 different ports in 36 countries. Carnival ships have called Mexico the most, with 800 visits. How about that? Half of which have been to Cozumel, making it the cruise line's most popular port. We all love Cozumel. After Cozumel, which has 385 calls, the other destinations in the top 5 are Nassau, Bahamas, 320 calls. Half Moon Cay, Carnival's private island, 155 calls. It's in the Bahamas. Amber Cove, we were just there last week, 159 calls. And Mahogany Bay, you ride that lift, right? All the way that drops your feet in the sand, 123 calls. My question to you is, what's been the most memorable? What's the most memorable trip? What's the most memorable port? For me, it's got to be Aruba. I visited there in 2015. We just visited there again last week. It was unbelievable. I'm going to leave you with a quick sunset at the end of this video for Aruba. We absolutely love it. Let us know what your favorite stop has been, your favorite port of call has been in the comments section below. You might include what you did there, because Islanders like me and many others, we will see it. We're looking for ideas always on what to do. Islanders, that is the cruise news for today. I'm so excited for tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central Time. We will go live, enjoy each other's company, play games, give a review, and have fun together. I hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow right here on Island Time.